NOLA has been amazing. NOLA Motorsports Complex Speedway Park, whatever, is one of the nicest tracks that I have ever been to. One of the coolest facilities. We had this whole 2-story building for all of us to sleep in if we were so inclined. The track was absolutely amazing for tandem and just driving in general. The people here were amazing. We got access to a lift to help out. It was just, I love the drifting community so much. It's why I've been doing this for damn near 13 years. Almost coming up on 14. Ugh. And it's why I'm doing Drift Week. It's all of these little things that add up and just make this a better experience. But we are off to Midpond to meet up with our good buddy Kevin White and crew. They always come out to No Coast, so it's nice to actually come out to one of their events. So we're gonna load up the last little bits and hit the road. Since we've been eating nothing but snacks, literally been eating snacks for a week?
Yeah, because that other restaurant doesn't count.
No, that other restaurant didn't count. It was super expensive and not good. So we are in New Orleans and we are at Vegan with a Twist. And we're finally sitting down for a meal for the first time in a week. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Current situation is we're now fat and sassy, full of vegan food that was delicious. And now we are at an alignment shop in New Orleans. I got the trailer unhitched. We're just waiting for them to clear the rack because it's way off. Everything's still way off, and we're gonna try to get it as close as possible so I don't waste the front set of tires on the way to Bama. On the rack in New Orleans still. So this thing is pointed all over the place right now. Driving on the freeway, every time we hit a bump, it squeals. Every time we turn, it squeals. So we've got to get this adjusted. And the front was just as off as the rear, so that would all make sense. All right, 3:30 in the PM. We're off the rack. She should be moving in a straight line-ish, and we're headed off to Bama. All right, so here we are on the side of the freeway right after getting the alignment. I'm gonna try to zoom in. You see that skid mark right there going out? That's from my trailer spare tire. Well, we got a few tests out of the way in doing that. We hit a really big bump and it bounced the trailer off. The spare tires started doing a skid, which alerted my ears that something was wrong. So we pulled over, but the chains work and the spare tire slows the trailer down enough to not run into things. So I think we're pretty dialed now.
Check the chains.
Scotty's gonna check the chains. Probably a good idea. So yeah, the chains work. Hit a big bump. And this apparently wasn't latched all the way in there. It really needs to be seated, lesson learned. But we flat spotted the living shit out of my spare tire. So we're gonna rotate it so that we can do that again, at least one more time. Instead of getting on the road, we came back to the track so we could all road trip together just in case something happens. And now we're about to roll out to the gas station to stop again. Brandon has no body kits on, so he can't lose anymore. But we're out skis, finally, to the gas station where we're going to stop again. 5 volters! Scotty's driving. I was trying to get some editing done, and then my computer died. And now it's super foggy outside, so that's cool. We are about an hour and 10 minutes outside of the Airbnb in Alabama, and we're gonna get some sleep because we got to be at the track at 8:30 in the AM. So that's super sick. So some shit all happened at once. Seth lost his battery terminal, or his battery died or something, and they pulled off like a couple miles back, so Wicknick is with them. So we pulled over to try and wait for them just in case they needed tools or anything, and Bobby was driving Rudy's car and the steering wheel locked up and he almost hit a curb. But we need to get the key from them so that we can get this thing rolling again. But right now it's just stuck in the middle of an intersection right in front of a curve. Scotty was like, "Can you see over the wheel?" Current situation. Seth has no headlights. Something to do with his battery, and now he has been pulled over. We are less than 17 miles to the Airbnb, and we came so close. Oh boy. Cops were very understanding and apparently let us go. His battery died, and I think they just got it started again. Like I said, we're less than 17 miles away, so hopefully we don't have any other problems. This fog sucks. He doesn't have any headlights, and Brandon has one. Okay, we are on the move. Got a nice rest at the Airbnb. We're supposed to be there at 8:30 in the morning. It is now 8:40 in the morning. We're the only ones rolling out. Everybody else hasn't left yet. So we're gonna try to get there somewhat decently on time for once. Because we haven't done that once. We have not been on time to literally one. Well, actually, the first one in Tucson, but yeah, so hey, thanks for holding the e-brake.
Well, we were still late to Tucson.
Yeah, we were still late to Tucson, technically. Just in those trails, you know? That's what we want to do in a drift car with a trailer. Oh. I need some slow-mo. Made it to Midpond. Did not have to be here at 8:30 in the morning. Got here at 9. Glad I did, because the pits filled up rather quickly. And now we're waiting for Aaron to do more interviews. Did an interview with him. Creepy media guy. Hey buddy. How you doing? And now we are just hanging out in the pits. Collette found her key. Plot twist. It was right here.
No, it's even worse because Adam found the key.
Adam found the key.
1 minute,
So
within
Adam
0
became the
time.
hero,
Yeah.
is what we're saying.
After what? There's like 5 people looking for at least 20 minutes.
I would say longer
and
than that.
And I give up and I leave and Adam goes over.
Hey, there's your key. God, makes us feel like idiots, huh? Way to go, Adam. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the drivers' meeting. Like I said, Aaron's doing interviews. We got leaves falling. Probably can't see him. There's Wicknick. Hey, you made it! Look at this epic shot of you walking with the leaves falling. Woof. And the pits are looking tight. It is a tight fit here today. There is not a lot of room for activities. The Drift HQ boys.
Ever since I moved out of his house, I just been blowing
Kevin
it up,
White.
breaking stuff, hand hug.
And Jason Stacy, yeah.
And Jason
Jason
Stacy.
Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not from here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not from here.
He's not from here.
I'm local
But
trash.
we finally got to do some tandos.
Finally.
Somebody took a picture of us together too.
Yes.
I just
some
saw that.
amazing shots, dude.
Yeah.
It's like super legit.
I was happy with that.
I was like, dude.
You're gonna be in the
finally.
video. I got footage of it, so I had my GoPros on, and the batteries weren't dead. So it all just kind of worked out.
We got a chase car, Mini Cooper chase car. If you want to put your GoPros on there, he'll chase you.
Nice.
Sick.
That's gonna
Just did my first couple of laps out of Midpond. It's super fun. It's super scenic. It's very slippery. And I'm understeering a lot. I'm assuming to do with my dead tires because of my bad alignment. The car's really, really bouncy here. The track is really fun though. It's super fun to link. It's got a lot of long, big sweepers where you just kind of let it eat, which is cool. So yeah, Midpond. It's the most scenic track that I've drifted at in a while. It's nice. Going in front of that pond, you're just like, hey, there it is. There's the pond. It's in the middle. That's why they call it Midpond.
Drive down that way.
Okay. So the challenge at this track is for the driver to hold a cup of water. Last time Tierna held a cup of water as a passenger, which I didn't get to do because I blew up my Z. So yeah, we have to hold the cup of water and complete a full lap, and whoever has the most water at the end wins. So we're gonna give that a try now.
Okay, you're in first place right now.
By a lot.
Yeah, by a lot. I mean, Wicknick's like a little bit, like halfway or more, and yours is like
I'm like
nearly...
3/4.
Wow, that's actually so good.
Thank you. That was really smooth, huh?
It was really smooth, actually. And honestly, you actually drifted the whole track.
Yeah, the whole thing, including the straight.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth too. A lot of people either straightened out a bunch or had a really hard time connecting.
I didn't straighten out at all.
Yeah, so good. Best lap so far.
Sick. Just finished the water cup challenge. Had to hold it in my hand. I think I did pretty good. I had like 3/4 a cup. Super smooth. Did the whole track from start to finish, and we'll see how I end up with all of that. Kevin.
Hi.
I'm finally at your track, bud.
Guess what? It's Modelo time, fool.
Already? Keep going. What are you? There's still beer in there.
I forgot to swallow.
Got it.
I forgot to swallow.
That's also what she said. So, pit spot. Got Kansei's. Got Cosmos. Our neighbor Levi Wait. Cosmos and Kansei's. It's a winning combination. Brandon's axle boot just caught on fire while I was filling up gas. Grabbed my fire extinguisher, hit myself so hard in the shoulder with the pillar of the door, it really hurts. But he got it put out right as I was getting down there. That's a piece of his axle boot that was just smoldering. So crisis averted. Hooray for Brandon not catching his car on fire. And now I am going to drive back to the pits. The tire mounter boys accidentally ripped a bead on the front tire and I de-lammed and I almost ran into Trenton. So we're having to change to a different set of tires. That was the only extra set of fronts that I brought, which is unfortunate, but hey, to keep us going, Hert gave me a set of his old scrubs, so we're gonna hang in there and keep plugging away. This track is fun, it's fast, it's good for tandems once you kind of understand the line. Got to have Hert follow me. He said it was as close as tandems ever, which is an honor. And then I followed him and he went flying off the track, which was also legendary. So that was pretty awesome. Tasty laps with Mr. Adam LZ, and I ran out of gas. I was just having a little too much fun and decided that I didn't need gasoline to run this car, so just kind of came to a stop in the best possible place on the track though, so can't complain about that.